Hey, hello. It's Kyle Schumann from GamerDropZone.com, and I'm pumped. I am pumped to be playing some Toukiden Kiwami? Kiwami. We're going to go with Kiwami. I don't even know if it's Toukiden, but again, nobody has yet told me anything different, so we're going to stick with that. So, I played a bit of the demo of this on the Vita, and really liked it, but like most action games on portable consoles, it was not quite for me. But, yeah, looking forward to it. The DualShock. You don't need to see the dramatic intro of them talking about the people of their dreams. So yeah, after playing a few hours of Bloodborne, this is like a godsend, I suspect. Because it can't be as an horrific experience as that. Surely. Then that could easily be a Dark Souls boss. We've just had a bit more like flesh hanging off it. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was flying at me. Looked pretty cool. Some Shinjin Takeda hair. Yes, some advice. Open your eyes. Well, if I'm reading this, they're probably open. Options. Right. Gone for the dual knives because I thought, you know, fast and fast would be the I don't know, optimal route for me. But I mean, if Bloodborne's taught me anything, it's that the two-handers are probably the way to go. Right, let's get to grips with these. X is roll, yeah. Again, it's going to be getting used to the animation that's going to be the biggest thing. Is that a stamina bar I have? Because I don't seem to be able to dodge on demand. Yeah, it is. Good to know. Ooh. I didn't need eyes to tell me that attacking the same spot was probably going to do more damage. Maybe if it would remind me to dodge, it might be handy. You know, for an up-res Vita game, this doesn't look too shabby, you know? From where I'm sitting. Oh. Some Azura's Wrath shit there. Well, not quite. I don't... Am I going to keep attacking it? Is that why it's flashing? Or does that mean I've already done all the damage, perhaps? Unfortunate. Oh. Dream sequence. Verily we are. In the distant unreality of a dream. I'm not going to do voiceovers for this. I can't do them justice. I could manage like 2, and then when I get to like 8 of them, like the enthusiastic anime boy, I probably couldn't manage. And the gruff dude with the beard would end up sounding like Big Boss or someone, so it's probably just safer if I don't. Okie dokie. I just that was something I noticed in the demo, was there's long amounts of exposition. Which is fine, but if it's not even voiced, I'm not gonna sit through it here again. Oh, got Japanese voices. That's what I like to hear. Another game I've been playing a lot after is one of Tecmo Koei's other releases this month, which was Bladestorm Nightmare, which has the most horrendous English voice acting you have ever heard. They're probably all American voice actors trying to put on a mixture of French and English voices. And the bartender in particular was my favourite because I'm pretty sure he was going for like a Spanish tinge. Well, I assume he was meant to be French because we were in France, but he yeah, came out some obscure like branch of Spanish. It was pretty horrific. So, from what I understand, we are some band of warriors tasked with hunting Oni, which are demons, I suspect. And we're in this cute little village with impossibly tall thatched roofs, and everyone wears primary colours, so you know it's Japanese. Utakata, yeah, Utakata village. Go with that one. I feel so uncultured just like butchering every one of these words, including the title of the game. But what can you do? Trial and error. Oh, I am originally from the east, sure. I mean, I'm about as far west as you could get. But let's stick with the east. I like the artwork, like the visual, almost visual novel-esque portraits. A bit more pleasant than what you're used to in Dynasty Warriors. Ooh. Propositioned already. Empty house, save equipment, or change equipment, and save progress. What do you do? Emails. Holy Mount. Kyle, the most eastern of name possible. I should have gone for Kairu. Call myself Kairu Senpai. Would have been the coolest. So this village is key, which is why they send me. This complete novice, having never killed anything but the leg of a dream monster. I'm alright. Ooh, cabinets. I don't have any items. Don't know what you do. Dual knives. Yeah, we'll stick with knives for a bit. From what I played the Vita demo, I went with the bow, which was fine, but a bit slow. We're gonna chat some more? Yeah. I guess we have to. Ding ding. Oh. Cool. Interrupt this two over the fire already. He strikes me as the kind of straight up Yakuza ass. Badly shaven with an eye patch. But he's wearing them with ridiculous pants. I am probably worthy. I am. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. And this game would be awfully short. I intend to. That sleepy little village is in fact active, full of life. Great. I really care about your childhood in this forest. I kind of just want to stab something. It is time, you're right. Oh yeah. Before you can go and save our lives, just go and register with the lady on the desk. She'll give you your card and explain the rules to you. Hashinamaste. Okie dokie. Will do. I love the efficiency of all the battlefields are out to the same exit, so you can't forget to register. Okay, I will do. Thank you. Thank you for your concern. can't shake the feeling that those urns are straight up Dynasty Warriors urns. Like, no joke. They are identical. You'll knock one over and it'll just, oh, I have to... You know, despite her telling me what I had to do, I completely ignored her. Yep, I'll take you. Yeah, knock over one of these urns and you'll just get like a whole chicken. Already cooked. Ripe chicken. Oh, some nice reflection. Should, I don't know what you do. I probably needed that. Is that something over there, or is that just reflection? No, that's just plants. That sky's looking a bit demonic. If it was more green, it would be straight out of Dragon Age. Red clay. Alright. Somewhat less fearsome than the huge dream monster we fought before. I'm pretty sure there's a lock on, or there definitely was for the bow when I tried it. Maybe not for the knives. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to do the collecty thing. So I've never played more than about half an hour of Monster Hunter, and that was the last one. We put it on the 2DS, so I had to use a D-pad with a stylus for aiming, which was maybe the worst experience possible. So from what I've heard, a lot of the concepts are similar here, or at least the way the game is split up and the part where you're hunting these things. Sure. If I just bow to everything, probably be for the best. That's the one problem with Japanese voice acting, is I don't have time to read it when I'm mid-combat. So if she's saying anything important, I would literally just completely miss it. Get back. Hold on, I need to purify his body. Just pause the battle. I don't suppose you can do like area purification of more than a meter, can you? I should probably kill you first. Oh, you got him? I'll get him, and we'll both just ignore the last enemy. Did I just hit her? Oh, you can hit the person you're with. I'm gonna tiptoe over to you. I'm gonna purify. Stop, stop, stop! With a comical knockback, they skittle on the floor of my ass. That looked way scarier up close than they did when they were just running around. Some straight on Onimusa shit going on up here. Between the Oni and the orbs. Metal. Sure, lady. I knew I had that gift all along. Oh, I will. Don't worry. Pretty sure there's no player choice in here about that. alignment or anything, so I guess I'm stuck being good. 19 seconds. Anything to pick up? Any loot? Any glinting specs? I should probably be reading what she says rather than sprinting around. Mission accomplished. Okie dokie. I don't remember collecting half of them, but I'm not going to argue with you. Charmer. Cool. That's the thing with this game, is that if I understand the genre right, or at least the Monster Hunter, there's going to be a lot of grind, so I don't know how much of that's worth showing here. No, Rai? Minamoto Rai, let's spell that one. Oh, fuck. See, I should read these things. Wouldn't do dumb mistakes. Yeah. Proud hero. Oh, thank you, lady. Cool. I mean, I thought I was one of you when you made me go through that horrific nightmare dream with purple lights. Ah, so this is where the voice acting ends then, does it? Well, it's normally the way, isn't it? With, I don't want to say with Japanese games, because I don't play all that many, but any game that seems to spit these sort of visual novel lines of text at you gives you like a good half hour of voice acting constantly, and then it just comes down to special moments. But that's alright by me. Understood. I'm pretty sure I was a Slayer, but you know, your approval is noted. Minamoto no Yoshito. Again, gonna butcher all these names because I can. Okie dokie. Go and talk to these people. Thank you. Smithy and book lady. Dude. I'm always constantly amused by it. Doesn't matter what time period these Japanese games take place in, you can always find glasses or someone wearing glasses. It's the same in Bladestorm, it's the same in all the Dance Warrior games with character customization. It's the same in Bloodborne, but that makes a bit more sense. I'm alright, thank you. Only demons. I know exactly what demons are. With the idea that, like, kid just has to either, like, vault off the top of the ladder to get over the desk or crawl under it. Completely undignified. So yeah, like, the nature of this game means I don't know how much to show in video form. I'm tempted to just, you know, drop in after every few hours and when I get to like an actual monster fight or something, but I don't know. Oh, you waff those leaves, girl. Beat the devil out of them. I'm alright, thank you. I'm sure I'll need to talk to you at some point, but I'm not the kind of scholar you want. Okay. Equipping him, stick him in my 2 knives. Nice. Back. Cool. Who else am I talking to? The smith, was it? Yeah. I am the new recruit. I won't forget it. Tata. Okie dokie. I will. Can I go kill something now? I think they were the only people I had to talk to. Yep. Looks promising. I have spoken to them all. I sort of waved at them and ran on by. Really quick conversations. Bit like this one. I'm fine. Ah, it's a firm master. It's all that talking I've done is, you know, made my dude sleepy. Even though he just woke up from a dream about, 15 minutes ago. Super rough. So let's just see if we can get into another fight or two. Oh, the plot thickens. They're running out of troops. So I'm going to assume the Holy Mount are the people sending out these slayers to fight the demons. And we're being overrun by the looks of it. Oh, Yamato, you're so cool. Eight years ago. That's how video games work, isn't it? I am the newcomer and I'm gonna solve all your problems. Take your word for it. I am. I'm assuming you can unequip these Matama from weapons, because it'd be awkward if I changed to a bow or something now, wouldn't it? Just a pair of knives in the corner of my room talking to themselves all day. Gotta collect them all. Okay, stop talking, knives. He wants to kill Oni, in short. Cool. I like a good chapter title card. Let you know what's happening. Oh, I got emails in the night. I'll have to get to them later. Cool two-tailed cat. Oh, but he's sleeping. What can I do for you? Yep, ask away. Gotta get some ore. Now, I think quests are just things you can, what's the word I'm looking for? Fulfill as you're just going about the missions. What do you want? I slept beautifully. That 5-second nap was wonderful. Okay. Devour the land. Cool. I enjoy backstory in games. I just, on the first, they just throw you into it here. It's like, yo, read this 80-something pages of text. Thank you. Offering box for boosts. If it had just been that one message, it would have been so much less hassle. Yeah, I know. I've got to register to take missions. Come on. Let's take her with us again and head out along the beautiful bridge. I wonder what it is about. I wonder if these games are made in this sort of like piecemeal area fashion with a lot of loads because the limitations of portable hardware, which is obviously huge in Japan, or is this like just part of what they are? Does it have to be split up like this? Do you have to fight like a couple of enemies at a time and then, you know? Because this might sound odd, but I get a lot of Destiny vibes from this. Just the sort of like the loop of what you're doing, and the sort of, oh, you're going to do it and do this half an hour, 10-minute mission. It's going to be easier with friends. You know, collect these resources and grind this armor out forever. I mean, Destiny was bad and didn't do very well. The rewards weren't worth your time. Destiny has a whole host of problems. Not the least that it's, you know, boring to play. But I just wonder, you know, why set a game up like this when you have something like Blade Storm Nightmare, which, you know, was on the previous gen consoles and just upraised. It's like, those battlefields are huge. Granted, the frame rate, you know, is mostly shit. But if you're only going to fight a few things, why not have this open area? You know, why not do away with some of these load screens? I mean, it might just be because I ported it from the Vita, and the Vita obviously has its own limitations, but I've been tempted to try the Monster Hunter on the Wii U, but for some reason it seems to be sitting at around £40 on Amazon UK, which is more than I'm going to pay for an old game, or a couple of years old. Is that Monster Hunter Tri, maybe? Ultimate? Something like that. We go hit these flaming skulls. Whoa! Otherwise she's just like caning these things as I'm just rolling around, flailing these weapons in midair. Ah, there's the overlock L1. I thought there was one. Which might help when I get up close and start waving away. This is super peaceful music for demon hunting. Stab, stab, stab. Glint. Alright, pick up some soil. I mean, I could get you as much soil as you wanted, just bring the buckets. Bring the buckets. I don't know why, but that came out strangely dirty to me. Can I collect you? Yeah, I can. Should I go out of that stone? When she goes and does the mission for us? Yeah, put a few seconds, might as well. Take this opportunity to fill my pockets with soil, because the village is short on it. You know where they're going to put their plants? I can see that stamina meter getting me killed in a difficult fight, especially because it affects dodging. At this rate, the demon horde will be stemmed before the day is out. So I'm assuming by the sheer amount of different things I'm collecting and the amount of them I'm collecting, that, you know, crafting must be quite a large component. Let's knock out this chapter 1 then. Wong. Got another area unlocked. It's about you, Master Stone. Oh, I love the clap first. Applaud it and then back to it. Alright, you go get them, I'll go get these ones. Shall we? I like moves that like throw you up and stab you down. It's just, it's a cool move. So a lot of why I like Dynasty Warriors is just the absurd, like, oh, I'm going to use these claws to like fucking fly across the battlefield when doing cartwheels in the air and stuff. I mean, this isn't quite as insane, but it's got a nice pace to it. Alright, anyone else? No, let's head down first and then we'll head back around to a clean sweep. Oh, you're new. And crocodile worm worm slug thing. It's alright, girl, you finish it off and I'll just spin around in the air above it and look cool. That's what I'm good at. I'll might as well collect this body when I'm here. Some viscous mud and soil. It must have been full of the stuff. Hey. Eat it. You know, yeah, after the kind of horrific start I had to Bloodborne, which at least a couple of hours it should be able to hand these videos up, but yeah, this is a nice relaxing alternative. You know, my health's barely been touched, and that's only because I ran into a giant slug. Just collecting all the soil, losing nothing. It's a nice change. Although I suspect after Bloodborne anything is a nice change. Wonder if I'll ever explain the magical pillars. Seems like the kind of thing they would dedicate a few paragraphs of text to at some point. I wonder if, there's obviously a ton of different weapons, but I wonder if your moves for each weapon change, or are they just the same and that's the whole game, is learning what you can do with those moves? Learning your loops. Probably take this opportunity to collect these things. Some more mud. I'm gonna go home and fill that chest of drawers up with mud and soil. Nobody will think I'm weird. You get that, I'll get this. We got 3 seconds. Collect faster. There we go. Nice. This music is really not out of place, because I don't feel like, you know, there's a lot going on that deserves higher paced music, but it's very very relaxed. It's very serene. So yeah, that's chapter 1. I guess I've got to go home and sleep and wait for another day, maybe? Unless I have something to talk to you about. Well, I can complete that one. Need some more toxic fangs. Didn't find any copper ore. Yeah. Tatara is going to be pissed at me. But what are you going to do? So yeah, that's the opening chapter of Toukiden Kiwami. Adios.